You know what they call Twinkies down in Mexico? Los Submarinos. Oh, this Twinkie thing. It ain't over yet. It's been 9 years since the first Zombieland. Once again though, it's time to nut up or shut up for Zombieland 2 Double Tap. What's up, all you survivors of the zombie apocalypse? Welcome to the Geeky Heathen channel. I am Glen, aka the Geeky Heathen, here with my movie review for Zombieland 2 Double Tap. For a second I forgot what it was called. Zombieland 2 Double Tap. And it really has been 9 years since the first one. I can't believe that. I absolutely loved the first movie. I can still remember some of the main rules from that. The cardio, double tap, check the bathrooms, always check the back seat, seat belts. My favourite rule of them all though, enjoy the little things. Love that rule. This is a spoiler-free review, as are all my reviews. So spoiler-free, unless I specifically say in the title and have big warnings saying spoilers, it's going to always be a spoiler-free movie review from me. So, Zombieland Double Tap. Where to start? It was such a fun movie. I mean, fun. It was brilliant the whole way through. If you liked the first movie, or if you're a fan of the first movie, you love the first movie, then you're definitely going to enjoy this second movie. I don't think it's done anything spectacular. I don't think the storyline is very basic, very simple. They haven't made it complicated. They haven't tried to improve and tried to do anything amazing. They haven't tried to do something beyond the first one. They just thought, you know what, this first movie is a great movie. How about we revisit this world with the same cast and have them do some fun things? It's almost like a fan-built movie is what it feels like to me, because they've pretty much got the same four characters. They've got Tallahassee, Columbus, Little Rock, Wichita. So they've got all four of them together and they thought, wouldn't it be fun if this happens to them? Wouldn't it be fun if they're in this situation? Wouldn't it be fun in this situation? Because Zombieland is a comedy movie, and it's a light-hearted comedy movie. I say this light-hearted. It's quite deep, the first one. It's a great comedy, and it starts off a great comedy. It starts off pretty similar to the last one. You still have the rules come up on screen whilst things are happening. They have, however, increased the zombies. Shall I give you a plot summary? Do a plot summary? A spoiler-free plot summary? One of the party goes missing, and the rest of the party have to go find that person. It's a search and find mission. That's what the movie is. The whole movie is a search and find. So, the good thing is, I loved the comedy of this. It was very funny, and you know it's funny when the entire theatre is laughing, and you can hear people laughing around you, but you can only just hear them because underneath you're laughing, because you're laughing as well. And I really enjoyed this. It was like it was built for the fans. They just brought all these characters back together again. I loved Tallahassee. If anything, he just upped it in this movie. So Woody Harrelson plays Tallahassee, and he played it so much better than last time as well. It was just such a good character, and Woody Harrelson just played that character perfectly. Same as Jesse Eisenberg played Columbus. He played him exactly the same as the first movie, and I liked it. It was brilliant. I don't think you can go wrong with them. Those two together just pair off so well, and the chemistry between them on screen is just absolutely brilliant. And of course, you had Little Rock and Wichita. There wasn't much. I didn't think they had as big a part in this movie as they did in the first movie, which might sound really strange. So, Little Rock is the person who goes missing from the group. Okay, that's a kind of spoiler. That's who they're looking for. So Emma Stone is still with them. Wichita's still with them for most of this movie. Good part. Still funny. Still good character. But I didn't feel like there was as much of her in this movie. I feel like there was a lot more of Tallahassee, or maybe just the first time viewing, I saw a lot of him and I focused on a lot of him. But it felt like a lot more of this movie was about him. It wasn't about the entire group, but I just felt like she didn't really have a bigger part, and Wichita definitely didn't have a big part in this movie. She was the one who was sort of cast off from the group, and I went looking for. I was a bit disappointed in her storyline in this. Really, I thought she could have been a lot better, but overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the plot. It was a very, very simple, basic plot, but a fun movie. And I think that's the best word to describe this is fun. It was just fun from the beginning to the end, with the slow-mo sort of zombie killing scenes. Like, it starts off at the beginning of this, similar to the last one. So you have the slow-mo fights with the zombies, with the words popping up on the screen and stuff, but you also have a bit of Metallica playing as well. As soon as Metallica kicked in, I was just like, oh, yeah. That's the very, very beginning of the movie. I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. And it's still funny. I mean, it's a zombie movie. We have been flooded with zombies for years and years now, since like Shaun of the Dead, The Walking Dead. We've just been flooded with zombie movies and zombies in games and things. But I love Zombieland. Just these characters, how they interact with each other, the way they interact with each other, and the sort of family unit they've created. It makes me want to see more of them and be more. Like, I want to be there. I want to be there with them. I want to see what's happening to these guys and what they're doing. I love Tallahassee. He's just such a good character. There is some other actors in this movie as well, because they introduced a few new characters and a few things like that. So you had Rosario Dawson. Is it Dawson? Yeah, Rosario Dawson. She came into it. I liked her character. Really, really good character. I won't tell you anything about it. I won't give you any spoilers. But her character, again, was funny and brilliant and played well. And then you had Zoe Deutsch. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. She played a character called Madison, who, if you've seen the trailers, you'll know who his character is. I just call her the annoying girl. And it's hilarious. It's really, really funny. Played an annoying girl. You'll see when you see if you see the movie, you understand what I mean. She played an annoying girl, but she played it so OTT, over the top, that it was funny. And it's one of these girls that you really thought, like, oh, after the first 30 seconds I'll get really annoyed with this character. But she played it so well, and it just kept coming and kept coming, and it just kept me laughing. It did. It was a very, very funny character. Annoying, incredibly annoying, but also hilarious. And it shouldn't work. It just shouldn't work. It's just, for me, that was one of the most annoying characters, and it is an annoying character, but her time on screen was hilarious, and I loved it. I don't know how that works. How can you create an annoying character but also have that character be hilarious and want to watch it? I don't know how they did it. I still can't figure out in my head how I like that character so much, but I'm still annoyed by that character, if that makes sense. Like a funny Kardashian or a likable Kardashian. I'm trying to make this movie review short and without giving any spoilers away. Don't give any spoilers away. So overall, it is hilarious. I say there's not a lot to the storyline. There's not a lot. There's nothing spectacular. No twists and turns. It's a basic, straightforward storyline. Very, very similar to the first movie, actually, when you think about it. But I don't want to give any spoilers, so I won't say anything about it. Very, very basic plotline. The acting was amazing. I love all the characters as well. And there was one scene as well. We've seen it in the trailers, so it's not really a spoiler. There's a doppelganger scene, and the two characters come in that play the opposite of Tallahassee and Columbus. Absolutely amazing. I loved that entire scene. And that whole moment, that movie thing was brilliant. It's been done before in other movies, but I don't think it's been done as good as this, as well as this. And there was one point in the movie as well, the Geeky and me like this. There was some characters and they were playing Magic the Gathering on the side. I saw that and instantly I just saw the cards. I was like, oh, Magic the Gathering. So the Geeky and me really liked that bit. It did. Like I say, it was a fun movie. And the zombies, they evolved. They didn't really evolve the zombies. They just found different classes of them. They classified the zombies. So you had different zombies that did different things. Like you had a lumbering slow zombie, which they called a homer. Then you had these stealthy, sneaky zombies, which they would call a ninja. so they classified some zombies, and that made it more interesting as well. So it wasn't just all the same zombies. There was different types of zombies that had different skill sets, I would say, or they had different ways of attacking people, or different ways. Some smarter zombies, some dumber zombies. But that was interesting, trying to expand that. But I'm glad that they didn't just completely expand the entire world and expand the lore. They concentrated purely upon the 4 main characters, and it was almost like they were like, these characters are great together. Let's just write some comedy, some light-hearted comedy, get these characters back in the world, and we'll just show some scenes that the fans want to see. And that's pretty much what it felt like to me. I absolutely loved it. I definitely want to go see that again. I did laugh the whole way through. I think I enjoyed it more than the first one. I think the first one felt, to me, a storyline felt a bit deeper. I really liked Tallahassee's story in that, the way it evolved and came around, and you found out about what he was calling his puppy that he missed. I really liked that in the first movie, but this second movie, it just felt like they didn't weigh it down with deep thoughts, a deep storyline, deep plots. It was just simple, have fun, here's a great movie. And I really liked it, I really enjoyed it. I would have liked them to go a bit more in depth, possibly with some of the characters, like Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin. I didn't really see much of them. I thought their characters could have been delved into a bit deeper, but at the end of the day, I enjoyed it and I found it funny, and huge thumbs up from me. So Geeky Heathen, seal of approval. But I'm going to end this here, try and make this short review. Have you seen the movie yet? Don't forget all that normal YouTube stuff. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you seen the movie? Do you think this is better or worse than the first one, and why? Let's get some Zombieland conversation going down below. But I'm Geeky Heathen. As always, much love. Until next time, stay awesome.